All right then. Welcome everybody to the stream, the second stream. Well, I guess for me it's technically a new day, but depending on time zones, second stream of the day. Kind of, I guess. Right though, we are looking to be very productive today, so let's do that thing and be productive. We are 127. We have until technically tomorrow to try and do this, but we have about 36 hours, give or take, to get everything done. So let's do that thing. What I want to do is look up a couple of things. So I think if I look up character portrait frames, that should work. After getting the Minas Morgul frame today, the Great River frame is next on the agenda. Should be fine, I think. I might use the, I might potentially use some of my rep boosts for the Kindred standing with the Heroes of the Limelight Gorge, but we'll see how that goes. So, we finished up here. I need to go back to my campsite. Yeah, more than likely we are, it's a little bit of a weird one, like, you know, for me it's 1 a.m, so it's a little bit different time than I'm used to. You know, normally I'll be finishing stream now, so might have a few different peeps in, which will be nice to see. If not, then it's fine as well. We definitely want to just make that progress, and eventually this will be uploaded. Right, that's the idea. Eventually, one day in the future. Right, so do I really want to quickly do these? Maybe, or do I just want to go straight up to the next tier? I think next tier. And then we are really close to 128 as well, which actually is very important. We're going to do that. And then I think, for the minute, I think an hour of this will be enough. And I think 10 enhanced XP supplies will be enough. In fact, I think 11, just to be awkward. 11 for here, and then 10 remaining for the remaining 2 levels, plus the triple experience from that.
Will you hear my plight?
That is, I think, the plan. And then, as I've said before, once I find out how to leave this place, where's the exit? Not that one. This one? Circle of Death. Yeah, so once we get to 130, like, which hopefully is like an hour from now, we just have like free reign kind of to go and do everything else. There is a couple of things like complete the Blood of Azog to get that other cloak. Maybe we'll see about doing it, but I'm not actually like massively upset if I don't get the cloak personally. It would be nice to have. It's not impossible to get in the future. I guess it would be, you know, transferred over sort of thing would be nice, but yeah, like I said, not the end of the world personally. We need to make sure that, where am I going? Is it this way? Oh, I understand what's going on now. Yeah. I actually forgot this whole like kind of quest line sort of thing. So he's going to give us some sub-quests, and then that's going to lead on to other stuff. So this should be relatively simple. This quest is 127, so we're actually over-leveled for it, which is a first for a while. So that's fun. But when we complete the quests, then we shall... yeah, when we complete the quests or are ready to finish the quest, we'll pop on the triple XP thing, which, as I said before, should equal us with about 650% experience rates, which is obviously pretty good, all things considered. And definitely should get us that, like, 2 levels. I'm gonna try my best, as I said, not to level up. It will feel a bit of a waste. I'm not gonna level up to 131. It might be possible if I like wanted to push for it, but that's why I'm kind of iffy about if I want to do Blood of Azog as well, because it's gonna be all on level stuff. I'm like, maybe if I went to 131, then yeah, I'll probably have an easier time of it and no big deal. But I don't want to level to 131 because it's going to make my gearing situation a little bit more awkward. Whereas at 130, it just makes things easy sort of work and whatever. But we'll see. Road to 130. True. That is correct. Shouldn't take us that long, honestly. It makes me wish I like started stream earlier. Yes, I guess yesterday for me. Because I probably would have had an easier time and leveled up to 130 by now. But it's fine. We're here now. We're gonna get that experience. And hopefully... I think the only thing I'm potentially gonna have to do is buy some mithril coins to just guarantee I get a certain thing by resetting a weekly. But honestly, that's the sort of thing I'll do, like, tomorrow night kind of thing, you know? Like, just before, try and, maybe not on stream. Like, the weekly stuff I've not really been worried about on stream too much. I might even, like, no-life it tomorrow night and just, even if I don't stream, just, like, finish everything up. Honestly, the big thing was getting the level right. Like, the little stuff in the background, like, getting... this title and that quest completed, like that's kind of side stuff, you know. And then the next project is just do the same on Shadowfax, right? Yeah. Extra 50% XP. I mean, sort of. I am going to probably make a character on Shadowfax, but it is going to it's probably not gonna be on like Deadly or anything. It's just gonna be a case of make a character, level it up, that kind of thing, and just passively get like the stuff I'm missing, you know, the lower level stuff. I'm not actually like as fussed about it otherwise. Wow, I killed so many enemies in that time. You only killed one. How pitiful. How have you survived until now, huh? 127. I don't believe it. And still no Ithalan shard. I have been periodically picking up stuff. I mean, especially because I get the morale pots from these, which is quite nice. I'm pretty sure it's just... Oh, that's why I always miss it. So you have to go get these slain orcs, and then I guess as soon as you finish with that, you get this one. Is that how that works? I actually didn't know that. Am I still like missing one? Is that why? How does this work? Right, it's not like there's an... What's the Fell to Despair? Oh, the ladders thingies. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I will potentially warn anybody, just in case it is sort of an issue. There is technically, you know, mild spoilers for some character stuff coming up soon-ish. just as a general warning. Can't really say much without spoiling it, but I mean, it's one of those things where I feel like it's worth pointing out, but I also understand that, you know, there is that slight expectation in some cases of spoilers, just because I'm just playing generally, but I don't want it to be an issue, ideally. I'm missing a thing then. Where is... Do the roots not attack me? They just threaten to attack? Okay. Why'd you have to be so mean, Shades? Why are you so mean? I don't want to attack you. There we go. Cool. If I can not attack the pale roots, that's ideal. Is there a... Oh, wow. It's like just a few over here, and that's going to cause me issues. Of course I'm not going to go there. That's like... I guess maybe if I had like accept the quest going down the stairs normally, but I think even then, like, I guess you don't think to do that. I think if you didn't have a map, I wouldn't have like come back here. Well, I probably would have, but still. I think it's only because I know where stuff is. Oh, maybe the slain Urukai over here is good enough then. Oh. Or is it actually just random? Wait, what? Oh, now, okay, so it's just a certain amount, it seems, and then it's like, hey, by the way. I don't know. Some of these quests are a little bit weird sometimes. I don't really fully understand it fully sometimes, but don't worry about it. Don't have to understand it to progress. So we good. One nice thing, though, we also have going for us is, obviously, because the next thing is Limelight Gorge, we also have the travel skill to Stangard. I think it's Stangard, which is pretty much next to it, which is good. And also, we have the Stable Master and stuff. My only hope is that we picked up... I think I picked up, if I remember correctly, the quest that introduces us to it, and now because we're like obviously over leveled, we should have an easier time of everything. Just, you know, if we don't one shot stuff at 75, then I'll be a bit worried, but at the same time I also understand that
bear my burden, friend.
Let's pop that one on. There we are. For that level we just got 1.2 million and Kindred with a White Company. Nice. And let's just pop this on. Cool, and that should overrun for the next part of the level anyway, and then we're all good from that. So let's go up to the top here. But yeah, 1.2 million. We're looking at like 10 quests. You know, I've talked about it before, but there's a lot of quests here. But yeah, as I was saying, hopefully we have the quest line for that. We should be able to one-shot stuff, even though it's like signature enemies, which is good for us, obviously. And then we can just progress. Because looking at it, we got to explore Spirits of Limelight, which is a slightly timed thing, so hopefully that's not an issue. That could take 3 hours. So honestly, if we're like, worst case scenario, we do 4 out of 5 of the deeds, and then we just like pick up the other one some other time. Ideally, that's not the case, and we can just like do it today, do it now. It is currently afternoon, so maybe by the time we get there, it'll like tick over to the right time, because I think it's got to be... We could even do it first as a priority, because there are 5, 6 thingies, and Midnight all day watches. Oh, so we have to complete a quest as well. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so I can't just like skip over there, go do it. I have to do the quests first. Okay, well, as I said, it's about a 3-hour rotation on night cycles or day cycles. So if it does come to that, we can just sort of do something else in the meantime. Cool, 1.2 million. Good thing I had the double XP ready. And what is down here? Oh, this is the Slain Urk High. Cool. And yourself?
Be wary, my friends. Evil spoils these.
And then we're gonna go to the bathhouse. Do I just run in? Nope, I'm gonna kill other stuff. Maybe I'll just attack 4 of these and then just run for it. But is it going to do that annoying thing where it's like... It's better safe than sorry, but I think Ithil, or Morgul, I guess, itself is very much like, if you're in combat, I'm not going to let you through the doors to choose it. Because we've been sort of screwed over a little bit by that a few times today already. Didn't actually mean to do that, but okay. Luckily, they're not too difficult to kill. 30k XP. I'll take it. Okay, let's see. I feel comfortable enough just running in for the minute. Can't do that one combat. I expected it. I think I feel comfortable because I've got the Dornach with us as well. Hopefully this will be enough. I guess missions is something we could do to like finish up, but I don't know, wouldn't feel as big a deal as doing a quest. I don't know. It becomes blood. Oh no. I don't know if it's actually blood or whatever, but I think it's just, yeah, it's supposed to be like dark water, but it looks like blood. All right, that's all I can say. And this guy, absolutely useless.
Evil spoils these grounds.
All right, what else do we have to do? So, me and Barad Arthur and a Dornach in securing the circle. Didn't I have another quest? That's the one where the that other instancy thing is. Maybe we'll go over and do that one because free quest. I'll take it. Altar of Death. Joyous Court. I guess I can pick those up. I don't think we'll be able to do it. If I was 140, sure, solo might do it, but not as we are right this second. Do I do this one? Shadow Roost, and then run at 121.
High above the Morgul Bay, nestled in a cleft upon the slopes of
1.3 million. Yeah, running at a lower level hopefully just speeds it up and we can just do that. And also should still give us a tracery and enhance rune, I think. You never know, it might even give us something even better, like a fancy old Ithilgalad crafting component, which I don't really think I have much use for at the moment. I don't really have a level 130 that I mean this guy, but I feel like I'm gonna motes gear him rather than yeah, I think I'm gonna motes gear more so than use the gold chest plate, the Remichan stuff. Always like to take him over here. because otherwise he likes to knock me out. Cool. Yeah, so preserved relics, I guess we can start using those because we actually have a couple. I think that should be our third one. I almost feel like we're gonna waste a lot of our triple XP. Like 8 minutes left. I'm definitely glad I didn't buy like 5 more or anything. We're almost, so 8 minutes in, and we're pretty much already like close to, we're over halfway through 128, and then 129 I wouldn't have thought would be too much like later, I guess, or too much like longer time wise. What does this go up to? 410? I would describe Hunter as, I don't know if OP is the right word, but comfortably strong, I guess. You don't really have to worry about, you know, being perfect rotation or whatever. You can just like, it's very chill. I don't also particularly like calling stuff overpowered, so maybe that's just me. And especially for this instance, you have to realize I'm also running at 7 levels under, so I have that advantage also going. I love just throwing it through the ground. It's so weird. Is this gonna be 3 or 4? Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. It's actually really weird. I know it says 4 on the side, but sometimes it actually isn't. I don't know if you have like a different quest or something. Maybe it's less, but yeah. See, the rest of the eggs have been destroyed. Proceed to confront the brood mother. But it said 4, but I only did 3, so it's like, I don't know. Is that OP? I don't know. How much damage did I do? To be fair, that was not a lot of damage in one shot. It was 3 shots of like decent damage, I guess. So that's maybe a little bit more why that was the case. They're all devastating. I guess if one hits like a crit, maybe all of them hit a crit, or I was incredibly lucky that all 3 of those were devastating. Can I? No, okay. I think I have to like get close. That's kind of sad. Okay, so I did get 500,000 experience for that, so that's kind of nice. And we're gonna get anything good. We got a area effect attack criticals, which I don't think, off the top of my head, if I go to the right page, I don't think off the top of my head is what we want. Area effect attack criticals is what we want, but for a different weapon. So that's for the AoE sword, not the standard single target damage sword. So the question now becomes, do we put it on because we have a gap and have the extra crit, or do we put it, deconstruct it and hopefully have enough to buy what we need, I guess. I'm gonna put that on for the little extra boost. It's like a 700 vitality boost. 31k, 32k, you know, on our physical mastery. I do also have some of these, so I could actually boost that up a little bit further. I don't have... fire is currently the highest DPS for Runekeeper. Yes. I personally find yellow funner, honestly, but if you want like highest damage, it will be red line. Yeah, I like my yellow because I can just kind of run around, sort of running and gunning in a sense, running and lightning, I guess. It is still viable. Wow, that was not supposed to happen. Yeah, so yellow is still, like, viable, like, perfectly fine. There's no... You're not going to struggle necessarily with it. Like, I played my entire like 140 Runekeeper with just lightning skills, not even like dabbling in any fire skills at all, even though that's kind of the suggested is kind of a mix of both in a sense. But yeah.
Prepare for battle.
A rip indeed. Rip indeed. We should get a sound thing for rip. I wonder if there's like a sound clip of being like, oh, death be upon you or something. I don't know. Like some character saying death. Hey, look, I did the thing. And we also get a new necklace. Which is just a pure upgrade, which is actually nice.
Will you hear my plight?
Wilhelm scream. I mean, it's canon to Lord of the Rings, right? It was in the Battle of Helm's Deep, I think. Is that where it was in the film? I want to say it is. All right, deconstruct, deconstruct, deconstruct. Pop that one on there. Deconstruct. Pretty sure, yeah. It was some sort of battle on like a palisade. I don't know if that's the right word. Like, you know, where you'd be firing arrows, I guess. I don't know if that's a palisade. Is it? I feel like I knew. What is a palisade? I guess maybe, kind of. Apparently it's a Hyundai car. I just remember some character firing arrows. I feel like that's all I remember. And it was dark. I think it was dark, and that's why I want to say Helm Sheep. That said, I never did it because I ended up going to sleep. I was gonna, my first night at the new place, I was like, I'm gonna watch The Lord of the Rings. But I also feel like I was like, I should sleep. I'm gonna sleep. But like I've also said a few times before, I was like, I feel like if I'm gonna watch him, I want to watch him in like a big marathon. Do I not have auto accept? Oh, because I changed my UI stuff. That's why. Because I messed around with my UI early in the last stream, right? During the day, and I reset it, and that's off by default on my reset thing. That makes a lot more sense why I've been having stuff not work proper. Oh yeah, so I was supposed to add these on, right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just to do it, 5. I guess it's not going to be technically wasted because there is a level afterwards, so it's not like it's not going to work. Do I have to enter here? Oh no. This is the one with the weird stuff. No, is it? This one with the weird, like, hypnotism thing, I think. I want to say that's what's going on right here. I'm also rooted. The worst effect in the game. One of. Oh, no, this is the, yeah, the dwarf whites. Which also should be relatively easy, I think. Especially since we're over level, I can just kind of, like, casually do this. So what I actually have to do, I gotta follow the blood, get rid of the enslaved, or free the enslaved dwarves. See, this is the nice thing. There's like a lot of quests here. That's why I like... Yeah, so the enslaved ones, the blood, the befouled artifacts, which will also add an extra quest, and then other stuff. They're being kind of mean to that Urukai. That's kind of sad. See, one of the slightly frustrating things we've done here is we haven't actually done most of the epic. So normally I'd be coming through here and I'd be doing the epic story and getting, like, you know, Black Book of Mordor. But obviously we haven't, and I do worry that that's going to negatively affect us in some way. But like I said, we can like no life this for a bit, because we're not going to be necessarily time gated for the experience anymore. It's just going to be like do the quests. I might end up getting a Stone of the Tortoise just to not level to 131. But I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to go that route yet. I mean, it's worst case if I do end up, you know... yeah, worst case if I do end up getting... to like 131 or something. I'm pretty sure I have a character close enough to 130 that I could get a character to 130, open up the medium agility gear, and then trade it over. Probably not the end of the world. It does make me wish that the boxes, if I could buy the boxes and it would just cap out at 130, but even at like 131 I could still open it, that would be a kind of nice, like, middle ground. So, you know, it will cap out, but it's still available to me, because I could be like, oh, I want 130 medium gear, here's what I'm going to do. But I don't know how awkward that would be to, you know, implement, I guess. I guess it's kind of nice having the whites, because, you know, it's like each enemy is now 60k XP. But at the same time, I'm like, it's a bit of a hassle having to kill an enemy twice. We should level up, I think, by the end of... like, before we do Circle of Death. So the question now becomes, do we do Circle of Death? Or do we just, like, skip back to Limelight Gorge? I think the answer is skip back as soon as we hit 130, but... I guess that also depends on if I'm going to go for... Stone Tortoise. I feel like I have to go Stone the Tortoise. Otherwise, I will level up. That's why I kind of wish that they didn't up Anor to 140. I don't really see the purpose of it, personally. But they did it. I've even been saying for ages, I was like, oh, they probably won't go 140. It seems like there's not much point. Why do I stream so late? So, the reason I'm streaming now is just because we're on a time limit in a sense, and I sort of wanted this to be a stream-only character in a sense. I feel like, I don't know, we've done so much with it that it feels weird being like off-stream and finishing it up. It's like kind of a, you know, an experience. But normally it's a case of like, I know I'm busy during the day, and then I come home, and normally I start streaming at about 6 o'clock for me until like midnight, so that's like, you know, 6-hour stream, pretty decent stream length, and you know, it's in the evening. I've got no other like things to do. Tonight though is just like, I streamed in the morning, I finished work, and I streamed at night because I just want to get this kind of done, and I don't want to miss out and regret that I've not done something, sort of thing. If that makes sense. Like, oh well, if I had done that extra stream, if I had come and done that extra night instead of going, you know, straight to sleep, even though I'm not that tired, oh, I could have got that frame, or I could have got that special item. And we're actually helping ourselves immensely as well because of all the extra stuff here. I've actually got up to level 50 now, which is kind of crazy. Also, I just like streaming. Like, it's fun, you know? Right, I'm gonna guess though. One more quest. I actually think it's literally one more quest and we level up. Yeah, 1.4 million from a quest a minute ago, so... I guess that's it. One more quest. Or do I could just kill 8 of these guys and that might be our final one. That could make sense. Just rather than being like in a weird muddle of multiple quests. Also, I'm normally like slightly scared to attack these guys, so yeah, I mean it's 1:30 in the morning for me, so that's why. Like it's late for me. This isn't when I'd normally stream personally, but I think it's also nice to hit like the different time zones a few times once in a while. You know, so I did the morning stream, which means let me just fix this real quick. There we are. Yeah, I did the morning stream this morning, and I like doing the morning streams. I quite enjoy those. And then, you know, we got the night stream and stuff. But when I move, it's probably going to be more morning stuff. Because then I can, like, stream, in theory, every day. Because I can, like, wake up. I normally wake up at, like, 8 a.m. anyway. Go to the shops, get whatever I need for the morning. And then stream for, like, I don't know, 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours. And then, like, go to work, you know. Chill out. The mad streamer, I know. I'm like Mad Baggins or whatever, but streamer. Is it technically late night or is it very early morning? That's the question. Okay, so one more to go. So after we kill this, I don't know if we're gonna have to give it in, but after we kill this enemy here, if my math is correct, after finishing this lovely quest here, our level should jump to 130. There we are. And that's the frame, you know? So we got this. The frame to the Minas Morgul frame. The Minas Morgul frame is achieved. That is all the level frames for Anor done. You know, now we are jumping away. We're going to go to the Limelight Gorge, do a little bit of stuff there. We have 35 minutes on our triple XP. It kind of feels sad to waste it, but we are not going to be leveling any further. There is no benefit to doing so on Anor, and we have another frame. There's technically 3 more frames we can get for the account. Well, 1 more frame for the account, 2 more for Feyrand, and then 1 that would only be available on this character. So I'm personally not that fussed about it, because yeah. So with that said, let's go to Stangard and be done. I think it also just goes into the, you know, for me, I finish work and normally, you know, I wake up quite early, but I'm also up quite decently late, you know, so maybe that's not the greatest thing for my health, but I normally finish work. So I finished, where I work shuts at 10. I got out at 11, and then I got home at like maybe 10 past midnight. That'll eventually change. And then you know, so I'm normally up for a little bit longer anyway, so that's why I'm like, hey, that can be my late night entertainment, is my lotroing. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we have our Minas Morgul frame. I'm just gonna low-key flex to Ghost, even though he's probably not awake right now because it's like 2:30 a.m. Actually, he's normally up this time of night. There we are. So now we got to see if we get a ghost or not. Now, Limelight, we have these quests. They're all like small fellowships. What I'm going to do, because one of the quests specifically, sorry, one of the deeds, there are 5 deeds that we need to do. And one of those deeds is we need to get kindred standing with the Limelight Gorge. Now, in my thing, wait a minute, where's... Ah, here they are. In my storage, I do have, as much as I don't particularly want to use them. There it is. Hey, reclamation continues. Nice. Yeah, as much as I don't particularly want to use them, I do actually have a couple of rep accelerators over here. So I actually have 19 in total of these 1,000 ones. So we'll pop those on for the minute. Oh my god, it's another player. Look at him. We also have a couple of Slayer boosts. So I have one here. Another player. I feel like I need David Attenborough to be sort of telling me how big of a deal this is. All right, though. So I do have actually 22 actually. I can count. 22 rep accelerators, and I do also have 2 6-hour Slayer accelerators as well. So we're going to do these quests. They should be more than easy enough. They're level 75. No problems there. And we're going to try and get ourselves to Kindred. So I am going to chuck all of these on because I want to guarantee Kindred ideally. And yeah, we're just going to go do some questing. Early level questing. These guys won't attack us. We all chill. So there are 5 deeds that we need to do, as I said, in order to get the Great River frame, which is the final frame that is available account-wide, which is we need to complete Limelight Gorge Explorer, which hopefully we'll just do passively through questing, the Spirits of Limelight Deed, which we need to wait for it to be dark, and a certain quest to be completed, Ancient Ruins of the Limelight Deed, Quest of the Limelight Gorge, and Kindred Standing with the Heroes of the Limelight Gorge, which we'll get from doing quests and you know what I mean. So this is technically doable solo at 75, so being 130 means we shouldn't have any issues. Also, I kind of at 130 now want to buy myself like a new mace or something, you know, a little reward of sorts. But I don't think that's going to be the end of the world. Hey, thank you. Now it's just tying up loose ends, I guess. 9,000 experience means that I don't think we're going to over level. I don't think we're going to get to 131 if we're getting 9,000 experience. But if we get close, I will have to grab a token of the Hornburg. Not token of the Hornburg. It would be useless at this level, unfortunately. No, a Stone of the Tortoise. That's what it would be. And then, yeah, so like 40 minutes, under an hour, and we got those extra 3 levels. I knew it would happen because, we kind of very over the top levels. But I wanted to just guarantee that it would happen. I don't know if we should try and do epic stuff. Do you think I should put the 6-hour Slayer on now and just have it? I might. I'll hold off until we're actually, like, killing stuff, maybe. But 6-hour Slayer Accelerator just means... Oh, wait, no, there isn't even a Slayer deed for this area. I don't think. Explorer, Spirits of Limelight, Ancient Ruins, Quests, and Kindred Standing. Oh, no, there isn't even. Okay. No big deal. It's really weird seeing people. Especially 2 people, but I also think that people might be realizing last second, hey, I need to go get my my rep.
What can I do for you?
Kind of stuff. Hopefully I don't end up stepping on anybody's toes, if that's the case. So there's also are you level, what level are you? 127. That's true, yeah. That might be worth... Oh my god. That could be worth doing. I was scratching my... not scratching my eye, but like rubbing my eye for a second, and I have now messed myself up. Yeah. That could be true. I still needed to test my idea. Hopefully this is not a problem. I wanted to... It kind of helped me. I wanted to test my idea of like... Does... See, this... I don't know. Does that come under it? Yeah, I want to test my idea of, like, does the count or the cooldown or whatever still tick down during server shutdowns? Like, if I killed a boss as the server was shutting down, right? Will the boss be spawned back when the server comes up after maintenance? Like, does that countdown ticker continue, or... Does the does it like freeze and then restart, if that makes sense? I'd like to think everything just respawns, like everything just sort of starts from zero, but yeah. So I need to remember, because it really I really struggled with this, I think, the first time when I did this on Fairend, but some of these you need to kill the mini enemies that spawn, not necessarily kill the large enemies, because I had that issue last time. Yeah, all these should be super easy. No big deal. Oh my god, I got a major essence of tactical mastery. Wow. Should also start getting the ruins as well. How many quests as well? I guess I should look that up. So there are 20 quests in the Limelight Gorge. That's super quick. When it gets to nighttime, like proper nighttime, like I think it's like whatever the next tier is above where we are now. Do you think I can just tank it? Is it going to spawn more? Yeah, so it's on gloaming now. I think it's like the next one up. But basically it's the there'll be enemies that spawn, or not enemies, ghosts that spawn that we have to talk to, spirits. There's 6 of them. But we have to complete a certain quest anyway to do that, so we'll have to wait. So since there's only 20 quests, I'm gonna hope that you know, by the time we get those done, it shouldn't be too far forward in terms of like server time, so be better off hopefully. Not my only concern, but one of my larger concerns is rep. But I did just see that these guys, these larger ones, were giving me like, you know, 320 rep. Obviously that's doubled, but 160 rep normally for regular kills. So, you know, that kind of helps out. I guess I could put on a Slayer Accelerator and then get a couple of Virtue experience, because like we do now have 75 levels. So we're 9 behind, but yeah. The only one that I remember really not liking in this area, particularly, is the prospecting one. So hopefully that's not a big deal. Yeah, elusive phantasm. So, okay, so they do spawn in gloaming. Ah, here he is. Yeah, they do spawn in gloaming, so that's fine. So, do I have to kill you? Is that it? Okay. Yeah, it's my noble phantasm. Yeah, so when they what is it, the quest? I can't remember what it was. It was, as implied by the elves, the spirits are invisible at night, and presumably not just in game night, but actual night, i.e. midnight or late watches. If you're not yet completed quests, the quest Fallen Stones and Forgotten Tales, the spirits will appear as elusive phantasms which cannot be interacted with. So, so yeah. You have reminded me though. I've been saying how I want to, like, I basically gonna try and use some of this time where I'm not able to stream necessarily to catch up on some series. I really need to finally watch. What's the fate I was gonna watch? There's too many of them. Apocrypha? Maybe? That might be the one I'm thinking of.
What's the meaning of this?
What's the meaning of this? I was just in general though, I think just catching up on some shows I haven't really you know, had a chance to watch in a little while, or just generally.
Will you help me?
And now I'll have a bit more free time on my own, like. I might actually start watching Attack on Titan. Finally. Maybe. What is this dude doing? The trees are alive. Okay, so the tree was already dead. And that was one of the easiest things I saw. I never, like, it's not that I didn't get into it. Or I guess I maybe didn't get into it. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't have anything against it. I just sort of never watched it. I'm really bad at picking up shows anyway. I, like, watched it a bit and then just didn't continue for whatever reason. It's so much easier when you can actually kill the enemies. Yeah, for some reason. I only thought about it because I literally, before the stream started, my YouTube recommended was a scene about it, and I was like, oh yeah, fair. Yeah, maybe I should use that time to actually sort that out. It's kind of useful that some people are around here, because that's 3 easy quests done, sorted. And where are we at in terms of Heroes of the Limelight Gorge? Yeah, acquaintance. Oh, I have 17,000 double XP left, so. Honestly, it's kind of, I don't know what I'm going to necessarily do with this character. I think I'm going to try and turn this guy into a proper completionist. But, like, my personal completionist, if that makes sense. I know I've done him a lot on stream. And obviously, like, that's where he's been to so far. But I was thinking maybe have him become just my sort of personal hunter more so than anything else. If that makes sense. Though also Tavellard has definitely become more of just a personal hunter. Gerthen is up there. How on... Oh, right. Yeah, like, I'm more than willing to go through, like, a bit of a slow couple seasons, or 1 or 2 seasons, for example. Like, when I know it's going to get better. Like, when you don't know if it's going to get better, I'm sure it's, like, a lot more of a hassle. But, yeah, I've heard only good things. So I'm like, yeah, it's not like I'm going to particularly... I'm not going to regret it, you know? I was also, like, gonna try and play some offline games. It was really annoying, right? So I have my entire setup. My computer is here, not at the flat, and my laptop is my temporary solution. My laptop is, funnily enough, actually stronger than my than my actual desktop. It's technically got better specs. At least in terms of like benchmarks, it actually performs better. But obviously my desktop is better sort of ergonomically, I guess. But besides the point, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a couple like offline games sort of thing. So I've been playing a lot of Marvel's, you know, Spider-Man Remastered for PC. Nearly 100% completed it. I'm not that far off. I was like, what else? I was like, oh, maybe I'll like download, get Elden Ring again. You know, I already had it on my computer, on this computer. And I was like, maybe I'll put it on my laptop. Cool, sorted. Put it all on my like external USB thing and transferred it over. Went to sync it with Steam. Somehow I'm missing 11 gigabytes of files. I don't know how. How's that happen? I don't understand. I'm confused. And it makes me sad. But I don't have my laptop on me to transfer everything over and use this internet. So I'm stuck with like very, very slow download, like 1 megabit or megabyte, whatever. I was like, it's gonna take me a very long time to download it. So I don't really know the solution. Right, while I'm here, I'm gonna go round and then down. And hopefully that works out best for us. I'm also should be getting potentially rep items for this area. I mean, yeah, there's that. I did say the first thing I had planned to watch properly was actually The Lord of the Rings. Because I've never actually had a chance to fully watch through the extended editions. I've like watched, I think the first one extended edition, but I don't think I've actually finished. I've watched all the extended edition. I'm actually not sure. Because sometimes you don't, I don't know, and I can't, I'm not like great at telling the difference. But come on, spawn the enemies, spawn your friends, spawn your besties. Maybe it's got to get onto a certain thing. But yeah, I was like, one day I'm just gonna watch all three. There it is. There we go. Perfect. There's a couple things I could do though. Like I was talking recently, so someone I work with has been like playing through Pokemon Platinum again, and I had realized, I was like, I haven't actually played since like Pokemon Black, for example, and I want to try. I do have the books. I have like 3 copies actually right behind me because I was actually looking for them the other day to slightly prove a point. But yeah, I was talking. I was like, I kind of just want to play through all the Pokemon games in like order, you know, like start with Blue and Red, and you know, go to probably the remix. I mean, like Fire Red and Leaf Green, and then Soul Silver and stuff like that, and just like go through them and experience them again. It's been a while. Yeah, I also need to do that, but there's also a lot more like Zelda games, and then there's like the question of sort of which order in some cases. You could do release order, right? But then it's like there's the timeline order as well. I think because especially there's a new Pokemon game like announced or whatever, isn't it? Like Scarlet and Violet or whatever. I actually really haven't been keeping up. All I know is there's supposed to be like a motorcycle Pokemon, and that's all I heard. It's the only context I have. Dead Prospector, found him. Oops. Because I think I've said this before. I never actually finished Pokemon Blue. I got to like the Silphco thing. I can't remember what exactly it was called. I think it was the Silphco building with like the spinning plate thingies, and I think I like bugged mine out, and one of the the Team Rocket guys was actually in a spot that they weren't supposed to be, which actually kind of like soft locked my game from being able to be completed. Like, it wouldn't move, which was kind of sad, not gonna lie. Either that or I just couldn't work it out, but I've looked up like tutorials when I was older trying to work it out, and I still couldn't do it. So maybe I'm just dumb, or maybe my game broke. I actually don't know. All right, then we got the Hallowed Ruins. Do you know what game I said I should play on stream though? Is this the one I think it is? Maybe it is. There's so I don't know if people remember, but there was these wait a minute. So there's like these, you know, old game console sort of things where you would just plug them into the AV cables. So like the, you know, red, yellow, and white. And there was one. It's called Warrior of Middle Earth. Lord of the Rings, Warrior of Middle Earth. Right. And I just wanna show this thing off. It's this thing. And it's kind of like a, I guess I would describe it similar to like a light gun situation where, you know, you plug it in and your sword sort of detects on the screen or whatever. I don't actually know how it works. I do own one of these. I've never played it, but I love the idea of playing that on stream because I think it would be really dumb, honestly. And at the same time, just I think because it would be really dumb, it would kind of be slightly funny. It might not work very well. I'm not even sure Twitch has a category for this, but yeah. I have to find it. I sort of vaguely know where it is, but... And that's if that even works. I just remember when I went to my friend's house, sometimes it would, you know, have one of these things and it would be like 10 different games. I remember playing like Alex Kidd and, you know, old Sonic games and stuff. That would be pretty much it. How do I looked it up last time, I'm not gonna lie. I'm willing to look it up again. They were quite fun. The ones that me and my friend had were like 2-player ones, so that was also kind of nice. It's the only way I experienced some of those older games. Makes me want to try and find those specific ones, because there's a couple games I actually really enjoyed. I was like, want to kind of actually play. Just to sort of, I don't know, see. Oh, okay. So I'm going to do something really quickly. I want to do the deed that we were talking about. I just realized something kind of not dumb, but like annoying slightly. So I want to go find ancient elf ruins. So we're currently in evening, and I think we've got 2 more phases of night after that. I thought there was a certain quest that you had to do. There is, but I thought there was a certain quest that you had to do that would like lead into these phantasms thing. There kind of is. But basically the way it works is you have to find all the ancient ruins and then it works. And then I'm kind of like, can be a bit more casual about it and then totally just search up this quest. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It is 2 a.m. So sleep is definitely a good plan. That's why I'm not going to choose it. But you probably should. Is it going to be over here? Found it. Ancient tumbled ruins is exactly where I just was. And let's check engraved ruins. Is by the L in Limelight Gorge. Yeah, have a good one. Hopefully, we'll have time to stream on the Wednesday morning as well. To say bye-bye to Anor. That's my plan. Let's hope at least. If I wake up in time. Right. So that means I can just do this really easily on Faerand as well. I've just realized, because I thought there was like something I had to do like extra, but actually no, it's just here. And then tumbled ruins are about here-ish, which I'm surprised I actually haven't got yet, in all honesty. And then that's, oh, I'm technically not, like, East Rohan is where War Seeds come in, and we're not there yet, and blah, 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 whatever. It's fine. So let's head straight for that. And then I'm also going to look up quests, sampling the pain. Walkthrough notes. Okay, dokes. I think the ruins are... Oh, right here. Cool. And then what we should have to do is go to the Limelight Glade. And that... Oh, my God. That should then... Wait, what? Ancient Ruins of the Limelight. I got an experience for that. Standing with the heroes of Limelight Gorge is now friend. Rider of Limelight Gorge. And 20 lottery points. I guess that makes sense. Actually, no, that's quite a lot. I guess because I also did the other one. Because if I go here... Limelight Gorge Explorer, also nearly done with that. And that's only down here. And then I'm just hoping it's only evening. So ideally we'll be like in the right place for this. Or right time, I guess. How much rep boost do we got as well? 7,156 left. So this dude, given that one, and
Mega bombing.
Sorted. Okay, so we're just gonna give in those and that. Why not? So all I want to do is I want to have a look at Legends of the Limelight Gorge. Great River Frame. Okay, cool. What I wanted to have a look at was here. And this one. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Quest of the Limelight Gorge. That's what I was after. 14 out of 20. So I am very much now focused on this one. Can I just do... No, okay. Oh, wait, yeah. Cool. Okay, let's get rid of all these. And now the focus is purely on the 6 of these guys. No, wait, this one. Also, this gives us enhancement runes as well, scaled ones as well, which is very important for us. That actually helps us significantly. And then we do tier 2, we can do the challenge as well, which is pretty easy if we are the correct level. Now I'm hoping this will be easy enough and just give us a quest ring of sorts. I am well over where I need to be. I need to be like here. Not there. Here. So is it like on top of this? It seems like where I would hide if I were a ghost or a elusive phantasm. Oh, there is a quest ring. Aha. This is totally Raniel, right? In Morgul? That is totally who that is? Is it the River Maidens? Is that what's happening? Or is it just by sort of somewhat coincidence it's the same model? Or close enough that I've can't tell the difference. Alright, the quest rings definitely make this a lot easier. I like your aesthetic. Not gonna lie. Digging it. Okay, so now I've seen how easy that quest is, especially to do. Oh, you're walking. How dare you walk or float or whatever. Now that I've seen how easy this is in regards to just completing that quest, I thought there would maybe be something extra to it. Also, I didn't kind of realize that quest was there. But now I've seen how easy it is, I'm definitely just going to, like, go do that at some point. When it becomes nighttime, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, Stangard. Let's go. Don't die, please. It's fine. Cool. So there should be like one up north here. Thought I just saw the quest ring, but maybe not. Could you imagine if I get to the final one, which will probably be Reverence, I think. But imagine I got to the final one and it was just like, nope, ran out. Like, your time's up. It's daytime now. Not allowed to see them anymore. That would just be the cruelest thing this game could do to me. I'd have to wait 3 hours to talk to one NPC. It'd actually be pretty sad. But 10 whole Lotro points and 30 marks, and I get Chronicler of Twilight is actually quite a cool title. I'd almost think about getting that one on Fairend. I mean, I'm gonna get the title, but I more mean using the title. But also it helps because it increases our rep as well, which helps obviously that whole thing. And final one should be about here-ish. And we get. I also should be doing some of these in the Sladies for enhancement runes. Actually, that is a very good idea. All right, final one. Boom, and there we go. Chronicler of Twilight, Limelight Gorge Explorer. Because apparently I picked up the Limelight Falls at some point. That's good. And I think in here, Legend of Limelight Gorge. So quests and kindred. So this Roots of Fangorn does count. So I think I can just go Roots of Fangorn here. Now that I found it. Oh, I'm going to do a tier 2 to get the challenges done out the way. I definitely think we'll be fine. This takes a little bit of time. Just because it's like sort of slows you down on purpose. But 182k that's like standard for us.
Even now, her brood poisons the roots of ancient farmland.
Oh, legendary Isengard as well. Yeah, those are the things I need to do as well. Maybe we'll go finish those off today as well. Like legendary Moria, legendary Angmar. The legendary Isengard stuff. I don't think it does give us the cloak. That's a point. And the title. Maybe we'll give it a shot. Oh, I'm also going to put precision on because I think that'll help us. I'm not expecting to one-shot these guys on tier 2, but should be fine. So if I could do Fangorn's Edge, I don't know if I'll be able to do them. Pits of Isengard, Fangorn's Edge, maybe, like, now that I'm at these levels, but I wonder how much of it is an issue because of... I guess I only have to do it tier 1. Okay, and let's just see what's in here. Earring of the Great Spider. Vitality, Will, Crit. Those stats just seem like so nothing now because of just like the crazy numbers we're at. But also, like, they're good for that, you know, level, that tier, whatever. This is why it takes a while. But the challenge is protect all of the forest roots, so basically kill the queen quickly is the point. And that should not be difficult to do. Wait, am I in combat? Are you gonna aggro? They are gonna aggro. They just take forever. Okie dokes. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so Isengard, Fangorn's Edge, Darknuts Unleashed. I definitely think those are soloable. Hey, hey, how we doing? Doing well, I hope. And then Fangorn. See, I just don't know if I can do Foundry. Foundry would be the only one. Pits of Isengard, Fangorn's Edge, Darknuts Unleashed, Roots of Fangorn. That's 4. Storm of Nefendis at the level cap is just like meh. Dragoth's Lair and Tower of Orthanc are no's because they're raids and require certain player counts. So 1.843 million morale. I can do Merciful Shot. Alright, this should do the challenge as well. There we are. Savior of the Ruther Fangorn. Defeat Guriels over there. Exactly. Unhatched spider eggs. Not very useful. Talisman of the Spirit Cub and Potent Venom. That actually is good for level 75. 30 Lottery points as well. That's pretty good. And more importantly, these. Because I need them for this to level up. Whoop. There we are. One more. And we're done. Yeah, at the level cap is the annoying thing. Because I'd have to do a 140. And that's what throws me off. Limelight Gorge. Let's try and actually find the correct ores for this one. So, the copper vein is up here. So let's rush up there. Now we aren't, like, again, time gated by the in-game time. So that also helps. And how many quests are we looking at anyway? We are looking at currently 4 more quests. And we are done. And that's an extra 2,000 Veteran experience, which should level us up to 68. And then after that, Kindred Standing with the Heroes of Limelight Gorge, which hopefully we're not that far away from. We are like a decently far away, but maybe we'll be fine. Okay. I totally lost track of where I'm supposed to be going. So 26.2. 70.2. So it's like this one, I think. Possibly. This should trigger. This should trigger. Yeah, 2 of these guys. And then I think we mine it again. I think. You can complete your dig, yeah. Iron ore is by the G in Gorge. I mean, it's right there actually. I guess it's just a case of randomly digging until you get the right one, but yeah. But yeah. Where's the I had like a list of all the quests in this zone, but I don't know where I put it. I think it's this one, possibly. I mean, there's 4 here. I'll just check them all. 1 will work. I just wish the ones that were worthless would, like, disappear, you know? I actually think it might be this one. Gonna look silly if it's not. But I feel like this is the one. I could look it up, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, I vaguely remember this one. I actually didn't look at the coordinates for that one. I did on the last one, I'll totally admit it, but this one I actually didn't. Now, oh yeah, I need to actually mine it. That's true. That's kind of sad. So, I think technically there are 19 quests. And then repeatables. Huh. That's kind of annoying. That just means that if I can do them in 35 minutes. In 35 minutes, it should reset, technically. Are you not going to work? I feel like it's one of these up here, though. Right, because 71.4? I think it's this one right here, if coordinates are correct. This one apparently has 3 maraudering trolls. Scary. I wonder if he just walks in, does he just chill? He just chills. There. Oh, wait a minute. It's gonna... I was trying to think... The roots of Fangorn. Here's the Limlet Gorge. Like, I did the instance and I increased by 1,200. If I reset the instance and go for it again, is it also going to be 1,200? Is it a way of me repeating it? Do it tier 1, tier 2, tier 1, tier 2, tier 1, tier 2? Is that going to count as a quest completion?
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
I guess I'll have a look. So 17 Roots of Fangorn tier 1, which should reset it and hopefully give me the same rep. Is it not gonna? No, it does. I just don't get the quest. And there's less of them. I wish I could attack him from here. That would be kind of funny. Her legginess has gone upstairs to have a little nibble at them tree roots. Imagine calling Shelob, for example. I know it's not Shelob, obviously, but imagine calling Shelob her legginess. I don't think you'd be around much longer if that were the case. I just feel like I remember doing this, like, alternating, like, back and forth. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 1, tier 2, tier 1, tier 2. Or I did actually, like, reset it the traditional way, I guess, by doing actually, like, another instance and then resetting. I don't actually remember. Do I get reps for killing this dude? No. Okay. Fine. I'm also not as, like, killing stuff as quickly as I would have hoped. But I also understand that every time I've done this so far, it's been at 140. Well, not every time, but, like, I've done it at 140 most recently. With better gear and better virtues and... this is a 6-man. I wonder if the Slayers are the right way to do it. So if I go here, Titan Slayer. No, they give Limelight Gorge. No, I want Limelight Gorge and I don't get Limelight Gorge. I do get rep for heroes with that. Once again, I need to check if this counts as a completion. I don't think it does, considering I haven't got a quest on the side right now. But I guess we'll find out in just a minute when this gets done. I mean, I get the rewards, so I definitely could have done this previously for the rewards in this way. There is actually a rare item, I think, from this one. Isn't there like a teal item that you can get from this? Yeah, there's like teal, Orc Slave's bracelet, Root Guard's bracelet, and Root Poison's bracelet. Orc Slave's bracelet was like potentially one of my best in slots, but it ended up not being. Come on. Okay, so I don't get the completion. Okay. I mean, it's good to know these things. That's for sure. Hey, the agility, morale, physical mastery. Nice. So the Horn Seeds? What am I missing then? Limelight Glade. Keeping them at bay after Agelbrit, which is up by here, I think. Oh, I have to kill these guys. That makes a lot of sense. Also rep, yay. I think I said before, but I really would love a rep thing similar to like the old legendary tracker system. I just want something here. I know this is a thing, but I think I'd like to have it almost like on its own separate tracker. Which again it is, but I more mean a tracker I can pin. Just make it something I can pin rather than glance at. Let's find one more tree. Well, two more trees actually. Apparently I did not get a drop that time. I didn't get a drop the first time apparently, actually. I do not need backpacks at this tier. Drop, thank you. And ideally drop. Nope. This tree over here is my last sort of hope for it, because then I can immediately cross over. That's the ideal outcome for this. Hey, I did a thing. I killed 30 of something. 30 huge enemies. 2,000 virtual experience and Riders of Stangard rep. That's the annoying thing. Riders of Stangard. I don't want Riders of Stangard. I want Limelight Gorge. Yeah, I need thick branches, right? Isn't that the one? Thick branches. Knotted hardwood. I have 2. 24 minutes. Yeah, so we can go to Stangard, then go to Thingy, and then yeah. That'll also be good for tasks. It's actually a really good thing I've done my tasks for the day, haven't I? Yeah. Well, it should reset in 25 minutes.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
It's actually a thing I did not anticipate being an issue. Slightly awkward. All right, 2 quests from yourself, and yeah, so there's thick branches, knotted heartwood. You only need 1 knotted heartwood, and then hopefully we can just kill the rest of the stuff, and also kill enemies and get rep that way. I just worry because I'm gonna have to get like the 300k. It's quite a lot of kills. I can get 4,500 from the yeah, I can get 300k. No, not 300k. 4,500. I don't know where 300k from. 4,500 from completing the tasks. So unless I come around here, running around, but again, I can also do Boots of Fangorn. Ideally. 160 rep. I could just hold off and farm that dude, but I feel like that's a waste of kind of time. I hope this isn't our last hurdle. I'd kind of be sad. Trolls should be pretty plentiful. How much do these give us? 1,200 and a golden thingy. How much are rep accelerators and how many would I have to buy? It's 30,000 for that's 25,000 for 1,000. I'm gonna buy those. I know I shouldn't. It's only 1,000. I say only 1,000. 1,000's like quite a decent chunk, but also like for what I'm getting, I think it makes sense to get them. So do that. Use them up. Get that extras going. And just like guarantee get it. I'm basically just spending lottery points to guarantee these things. It's actually a good thing I didn't put my Slayer Accelerator on, because I'd be wasting my double XP. 25k, so near enough the whole level kind of thing. There's a troll. 80 rep. Nice. I don't really want to do Spider Slayer though. Does Spider Slayer give rep, or is it? It does. I don't want to do it. How am I on Stangard? Like Stan? Yeah, I don't. That's the issue. I'm gonna waste a bit, and it's gonna be annoying. So the best thing to do is actually just wait. Yeah, wait until 3 a.m. Sorry, which is server reset time or whatever you want to call it. Like, it's when, you know, it resets to a new day or whatever, and then do these 3 again. But I do worry you know, what was it? Kill 3 of them. 1 doesn't drop. And there's that gone. I'm just gonna have to deal with it. It's fine. I don't think there's anything I'm particularly after. I could get some medallions. These unhatched spider eggs. Ten of them is apparently a worn symbol of Celebrimbor, but I don't think that's true anymore. Maybe that's been replaced. It could be cool to have them as tracery things, ideally. Kind of a nice way of doing some level 50, like, I don't know, teal traceries. Might have to go have a look just to waste some time. Should be 19 minutes. Hey, ally, perfect. And then do that. And that's also Quest of Limelight Gorge. Okay. I didn't realize it would actually tick over to be the correct amount. I guess that makes sense, the 3 repeatables. So I miscounted a quest. Maybe Roots of Fangorn wasn't on there. Maybe it did count, but the instance or whatever. So all that requires now is to get Kindred with the Limelight Gorge. So we just kind of have to chill out with that for a second. 17 minutes. I can spend mithril coins to reset. Don't particularly want to though, and I don't want to go over to like do some of the legendary Moria stuff because I worry that I'm gonna get rep with Moria, and I don't want that because if I get rep with Moria, I'm wasting my rep with the Limelight Gorge. But yeah, I do want to just see what this guy apparently sells. It's going to be man wine. Not that he's signed, that's like what he sells, I guess, but okay, so they just removed that as a barter, which is fair. So trophies plus repeatables plus kills. I guess we could just go do kills.
Welcome, my
You know, bite that bullet. And ideally get the knotted stuff done. Knotted heartwood. Limelight Gorge, Stalking Horn, and Menacing Horn. Which will be like down here. Oh, ideally... Wait, is keeping them at bay, does that mean I can just kill them and get that quest given to us because it's repeatable? How's that work? Horn seeds will also be pretty easy as well. That's what, 1,200, 3,600 plus 4,000. So I'm getting like 10k. So I'm going to be like 2/3 of the way there. That's not bad. Hi, you're still here. I could have had a lot more free time to do stuff then. Yeah, knotted heartwood. We have 3. 5 is the max that we can do. But I do also have some thick branches, but yeah. It'd be nice to just get those 5 to give in. Makes it a little bit easier. $320 reputation for killing those guys. That's actually like the better way of doing it, right? I think they're the highest value that I've seen so far, and also the furthest away from completing a deed for. Oh, only 80? What's the difference? Menacing Horn, Stalking Horn. Oh, I do have 20 of these now, though. Wait, does that boss guy? How much is the boss guy? Like, there's the 2, right? There's There's like those two named trolls. I think one was relatively close to here. Right up this area. Let's kill you as well. Stalking. I think you only give 80. Yeah. Let's have a look. 280k morale. If only that was the amount of rep you gave me. 320 as well. So there's two of you and then the trees. Could work. We'll see. Can I just do that? Yeah. So I have enough rep to basically get me there. It's like double rep within reason. There's no point in me buying like another singular one. But the question is obviously just obtaining it. At least I do get a rep from enemies. Otherwise, I think the only way would be mithril coins. I guess technically I could finish it like tomorrow morning, you know, like Wednesday morning, 3 a.m., but where are we at in terms of that? Still 51? I guess that makes sense. We're not actually gaining anything too much now because not only are we on level, or under level, sorry, but we are significantly not double XP'd. $80. I want the menacing one. I guess while we're sort of going through this, let's find potentially some other things. So Legend of Fangor, Beacon of Gondor. Yeah, this is the thing. Like some of these I can do, like the Southern Beacons. We can probably go do that pretty easily. Legends of Fangorn is friends standing with the Ents of Fangorn. How does that? Friend to the Ents of Fangorn. That's tier 2. So might be able to get away with it. Maybe. Might be worth giving a shot, but I think that's something I might do myself. Limelight Gorge. I'd like to get these done, which is actually should be doable, I think. None of those seem like they're impossible. Because it's not like done, Bugud or whatever. The next adventure, Black Book of Mordor, Chapter 6. So this is another one we need to do. I want to have a look at this, like, deed. So, this one. And then Legendary Server Deeds as a separate tab. And then maybe have a little checklist of what ones I've done and what ones I need to do. So, Beacon of Gondor, done. Black Book of Mordor, Chapter 10, haven't done that. Ashes and Stars, Chapter 7, gives us Legend of Gondor, and that's it. That is doable because Ashes and Stars is level 100 quest and should be doable at level 90, I think. But that's in Osgiliath. The Southern Beacons will do. Weekly Conquest Allegiance. Legend of Mordor. I don't care about the non-account-wide titles, though. That's the thing. Legend of Gondor. I'll put it to the side. Cloak of Nameless Redemption, done that. Echoes of the Dead Deed. Complete Volume 3, Book 3, Echoes of the Dead. You successfully assaulted Dol Guldur, then gathered the Great Company for the southbound journey through Enidwaith. Preparations against Saruman's plans have begun. More... Mirkwood? Mirkwood? No. Can I start Secrets of Zudragund? I think I can. You can just go straight to there. So that might be an idea. That might be a play. Black Book of Mordor Chapter 14. Gone through this one already. We talked about this. We'll try and do that one. Helmingus by Deed, level 85. Adventure to 75. Done that. Frame of the Dwarf Holds. Done. How much do you give me? 80. That's fine. Do a big old loop. Legend of Angmar. Not worrying about that. Tree Whisperer. The title is account wide for the Ents of Fangorn. So we will give it a try. Great River Frame, we're doing that now. Legend of Mirkwood, not really that fussed. Legend of Moria, not that fussed. Legend of Rohan, also not that fussed, personally. Just because, again, it's not account wide. Shadowbreaker, I wish it wasn't on Acquire. Fine on Acquire, and that's the thing that ruins it. Overcome every challenge of Dol Guldur while the level cap is 65. That's unfortunate that that's stupidly done. Blood of Azog. Level 125. Okay, interesting. That one I might just do, as I said, on my own. I'd like to get the cloaks, as said, but the priority is... Was that last one? Legendary Mirkwood. Orc Pen, Sword Hall, Samak Gul, Dungeons of Dol Guldur, and Barad Guldur. I ran at level 60, technically. Account awarded account wide, Nemesis of the Necromancer. That's an idea as well. Yeah. Moria. Wildermore, not that first. The cloak one for the hooded repurposed cloak of the White Hand. I guess if I were to do it on Shadowfax, if I just paid enough lottery points, I could trade the I could put them in my wardrobe and then trade over the manual items normally, and then wouldn't actually be a problem. But that's fine. 7 minutes. Literally just got to run around for 7 minutes. That's it. Kill whatever we see briefly. Good. Level 50, done that. The Rambling Rover, universal title, right? But I'm going to use that on Shadowfax probably. Hooded Cloak of the Watcher, we've already done that. Hooded Cloak of Anduin's Wisdom. So Ered Mithrin, Dragonkind Slayer, Quest of the Dwarf Hold, and Friend to the Grey Mountains Expedition. That one is quite a long one. That is 80 quests. Yikes. But that is level 110, which makes me think whenever Shadowfax levels up, it should go to 115. So I'll do it then, maybe. Have I done Siege of the White City? Oh, please don't tell me I've got to do epic battles. I've got to do 2 epic battles. No, don't do this to me. Okay, that one I also will probably just wait. The cloak is awarded account wide. Moradon hooded ceremonial cloak thing. Oh wait, what? Wait a minute. Survey the Slag Hills. Complete Slag Hills and Quest of Slag Hills. How many is that? 30 quests. Okay. Probably not happening, let's be honest. We've got to divide our time sort of efficiently. Volume 4, Book 9, The Rings of Power. And Black Book of Mordor, Chapter 6. And I moved my thing, didn't I? Yeah. I could go to Dale, though, and go back to there. That's actually not too bad. The Dragon Bones, the Tiny Clay, the Keeper of the Ravenhill. Yeah. Cool. Third Marshal. Did I do the third Marshal? I don't remember these things. Think Like a Goblin, Legacy of Durin, and Call to War. That will definitely require me to get a token of the tortoise thingy. This one. What's this? Wrath and Ruin. Assisting the herbalist North Ithilien. Nah. Okay, I think we've kind of gone for a good list, and then we can eventually, like, squish said list down. So I've got Black Book of Mordor Chapter 10, and that sort of thing just makes me think I can, hopefully thinks I can just go to, like, Gandalf at maybe, like, Scarhold or something and fix that. Like, if I do Arrival of the Wise... and just get that quest done, you know. By the time we walk back, actually, we'll be fine. Talk to Elrond, Glorfindel, and Arwen at Bjorninghus. So we're probably gonna have to do chapter 9 at the very least, just to force them to come in here. So we're gonna have to go Scarhold basically and try and start some Durin stuff, but then we might have to go to Scarhold and get Durin from there. I actually don't know. Beacon of Gondor. I'm gonna work with the ones I know I have to know how to do, and then we'll go from there. So we're only like 2k away from like non-doubled. So hopefully a couple of kills should not be too bad. Alright, let's just chill out here for a minute. 53 seconds. So let's get started looking at the southern beacons. Which should be in Gondor. And just, I don't even know if I've done any of these whatsoever, but southern beacons, 1 out of 5. This guy's been at it for absolutely ages. I don't know the best way of getting back there. Anakin's then Dol Roth should be the quickest.
The Rohirrim will need your aid.
Okay, cool, and then
Will you aid
have I
us?
picked them up yet?
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
At the very least. Who do I give these into? Oh. That's better. Oh, what?
The Rohirrim will need.
Maybe I have to relog. Potentially, that might be an idea. Like if the service lags while it's going to that, I don't know. Yeah, Beacon of Gondor will be pretty easy. Echoes of the Dead, I should be able to do pretty quickly. Especially considering level. I've done Waters of Isengard, Ents of Fangorn. I don't know about that one. Blood of Azog's a later one as well. I'd like to get Nemesis of the Necromancer. That just seems like a cool title, honestly. I just don't know. Dungeons of Dol Guldur is an instance. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I don't really want to do it. But we might have to. I might have to do a lot of stuff. I might have to do... I am going to have to do... Potentially... Wait, what? Why are you now 4 hours? Why is it 8 o'clock? I might buy some Mithril coins. I'm gonna buy... I'm gonna buy 25 Mithril coins. I'm gonna regret it, but I feel like I just need to do it. I normally wouldn't do this. I'm normally very, like... I hate spending Mithril coins. It's actually something I despise doing, but... I think just for the sake of getting this done, it needs to happen. It does give us more rep than the other thing as well, and I should have keeping them at bay. And I'll have to do one more for the when does it say when it resets on here? No. Hopefully it would just actually on top of normal auto resets. Like that'd be kind of nice. Oh, I should actually go the spider way. Cool. Nope, I don't want to reset it again. I'm setting a lot of lottery points, and I know it's not great, but also I have to find some use for them. I've still got over 10k. I feel like being at 5 digits in lottery points is a bit over the top sometimes. That's why I'm kind of being a bit more like loose with them, I guess. But yeah. I don't know why I didn't just look up Limelight. Would have been a lot easier. We'll loop around. In fact, I'll also do Fangorn.
A dread spider queen, long ago banished beneath the misty mountains.
Oh, it's not going to have
returned
actually
to
reset
wreak
though,
vengeance
because it's
upon the
actually like
ends
the
of the
4-hour reset in
Even
it.
now, her brood poisons the roots of ancient Fangorn in caverns far below.
Or is that because I did the tier 1 and I'd already done the tier 1, but I have logged out and logged back in, so technically like it should, I don't know. And nope. I guess in 4 hours though, you know, we'll be fine. I'll be done by then, I hope. I'm honestly not done with the Fangorns. No, not Fangorn, sorry. The Limelight Gorge rep by then, I'm gonna be sad. It makes me think, I didn't think I used any rope accelerators yet. I really didn't have too many issues with it. And I can't remember, I don't think I did it in like one day. And I haven't also done that extra deed. So maybe I had some extra from doing the Roots of Fangorn because I was trying to get some gear for me. So maybe I did it like repetitively over a couple of days, and that's why. I just don't remember doing specifically the Limelight Gorge over multiple days. And I guess that's the question. It's on my mind. I really want Seeker of Dragons as a title. I'm not gonna lie. That is also a pretty cool title. But they're also here till 4 dawn. That's good to know. But yeah, that one just feels like a lot of a drag. 80 quests? Nah. Not now. Not today. Now that I have the mithril coins, I guess because it's only one to reset, I could reset these quests just multiple times, do them again, because I have 13, and then that should benefit me because I mean 1,200, 2,400, blah 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 blah. But it's better off, I think, because I get 1,200 for these, and it's 1 to reset, compared to the tasks, which was 10 to reset for 5. So obviously you can get better value as you go. 10 mithril coins to reset for 5 things that only gave 900 each. So I'm actually getting better value just by doing the same quest. Obviously I'm spending a bit more time, but I think overall it's a worthwhile choice. So I'm done with those two. So that should put us up 5,000-ish. Well, 2,000, 4,800. So I'd have to do these 2 more times, I think, to get us to cap, to Kindred, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty much happy again, other than... Oh, actually, no. I don't want to use too many mithril coins because I might have to buy more, because I'm thinking I might have to reset Legendary Moria as well, if that's doable. If not, I'm not able to get that frame, unfortunately, because I've realized that I don't actually have enough tokens otherwise. But if it can be reset, I'll do it. Hopefully I don't mess up my instance cap. Just because you gotta do like 8, and well, I guess by the time I do all the instances, hopefully it'll be quick enough. Alright, so am I resetting these again?
Rohirrim have need of your services.
Again, normally I would not suggest doing this, but I'm on slight time limit because I didn't realize the rep would be this bad. It's not terrible, like it is doable if you just like grind it, but 22k actually might be fine. I definitely am gonna have to reset at least one more time, but it's quicker just to do these 2 repetitively rather than also go down here, because I mean it just gets the same, but it'll reset in 4 hours anyway. Alright. Oh, that didn't even drop a thing. That's just actually cruel. Please drop some gorge webs. They're so gorge. Alright. I guess it helps having that little boost of like 320 here, you know, just to add to a bit of your rep. Kind of makes it feel a lot better as well when you're like 80 rep, 160, 320. It's like you feel like you're getting so much more because you are, but I'm gonna try and find this troll this time. I think he walks up and down areas. I keep missing him every time. Come back here. Oh yeah. You're a spider. I don't want you. I'm almost done with Titan Slayer Advanced as well. It's kind of crazy to think. Since we like started, I guess it's only 60. Like that's the point. It's kind of extra, but that's because you do an extra. I really don't want to complete it too quickly because it's gonna affect our questing or our reputation. Final one for the minute. Stand guard we go, and bring that up. Wait, I have a lot more rep than I thought I did. 11,900, is that right? Oh, I guess I was kind of thinking that it used it up for, like, I'm thinking it's using more, like, double what it actually is. I'm like, oh, I have 11,000. Well, 7,000 is going to fit in there. It's actually 3,500. I didn't buy that many reps. I could do Fangorn then, potentially. But that means I have to do that next. I'd have to, like, choose that as my next one. And I don't really want to do that. And it's just a title, so it's less of a priority.
What brings you to
that.
these lands? What
Do
business
that.
have you with the road?
Where am I at in terms of rep? So I think we are better off just doing kills for that. It's going to take a little while. How many are we on? So 30,000 minus 28464. We are 1,500 away. But that's only like 5 kills of that big one, or like 20 kills of pretty much anything else. So one sort of loop. And we're pretty golden. And, you know, beat that big spider up and, you know, we're even better. I think there's another one of these as well, so we'll go for that. That was a big chunk, I guess. We're looking at 1,200 now. Yeah, that one. I wonder if we went back and forth, if that's enough time for it to respawn. I don't think it is, because it didn't respawn when I had to go get that extra thing earlier, but no big deal. This would have been horrible without all those extra rep accelerators I had. I was hoping to hold on to them for live, but it's fine. Please don't be 80. Please be 3 times. Thank you. Getting closer, bit by bit. But, yeah. Good old frame. As much as I like this Morgul frame, we will run with the Great River frame for a bit. Okay, that was a bit of the rep, but actually not a problem. Because I was actually worrying more than I should do. Also, that's good, because I only needed one more, and... Oh. Lock them, and then the rest is chuckable. Especially now. So all we got is a couple kills, and we are done. But yeah, what I'll also do is I'm going to go try and make a checklist of all the legendary stuff that we've got. And then tick off what we have done, what we haven't done. And then maybe have a priority list. And then, yeah, anything that we do on live... Oh, sorry, anything we do on the legendary sub, we can work on from there. Obviously, Shadowfax is only at 105. That's probably the route we're going. But... we can work on the lower tier stuff, obviously, and we're trying on this to do some of the higher level stuff, ideally. I think I might be able to just focus on doing Black Book of Mortal stuff soon, but I want to get some of the easier to finish ones first. Saves us time in the long run. And one more kill, and we are done. Final frame achieved. Well, final normal frame. There we are. Kindred with the heroes of Limelight Gorge, Legend of Limelight Gorge, Great River frame, and some virtue experience. And 20 lottery points. Nice. So that is now Great River frame. I actually quite like it. I say that. It's actually a bit small, but maybe I'm just used to the Morgul one. So, I don't have... I do have... I lied. Dol Amroth. So that's good. This is gonna end up with a lot of traveling, though. Hopefully... if I find the correct stable master, I just need to get to Lynn here, and there should be a stable master there, or Ringlow Vale, Ethering kind of area.
How may I help you, friend?
I have East Pelagir and stuff. I don't have West. East Pelagir might be the correct answer. Because Lynn here is ideally where we want to go, but I don't have the thing. There's one north of that. Northeast. Northwest. I think I'm on the... Am I on the right side? I might be on east. I might be on the wrong side. I can't remember where I checked. Or I said. We are by the... We're on the wrong side. Okay. I did think so.
Gondor needs your aid.
Alright, anyway. So, there's one by Lynn here. We'll go grab that. There's one then on Ost Anglebed, which is kind of in between. So that's here. And then one here, which I'm surprised I didn't go to. And then there's another on West Pelagir's side. Or East Pelagir's side, sorry. And then there's one... Oh, there's actually two on West Pelagir's side. So there's kind of two on each, which is actually kind of good. In fact, what I'll do is I'll grab this one first, then that one, then we'll do what we just did. Dol Amroth, East Pelagia. I can't do East and West. It's weird. And then, yeah. Cloak of Gondor's Aid. I don't know if you can dye that. I assume not. But I think it's a pretty good cloak. I don't know when you get... Hooded Cloak of Gondor's Aid. Siege of the White City. Okay, so this is the non-hooded version, and I think the better one, in my opinion. Yeah. So, let's have a look at it. Gondor... Aid. Oh, so you can dye it. Ooh, I like it. But also, what's its default color? Black. And that's the one we have, the non-hooded one, which is ideal. So it's kind of like actually, I guess, white. What's black look like? That kind of works as well. I do like the Evanin blue though. It's a nice little accent piece. Oh, I think I have to go through it. I'm not going to do that one because it just takes a long, long while.
How may I help you, friend?
That was no benefit to me doing that. How on earth do I get here? Up this way. Do I have legendary? I might have to pick it up. Like legendary Angmar. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Oh, getting to Gathforfnir is a pain as well. I wonder what Desperate Flight will do to me. Or Death. That would also be something that works. Please be Lynn here. Please be Lynn here. Closer. Oh. What was the one I was looking at for? Angmar Rambler's Frame? That was it. How do you get there again? I don't know. Oh, are you talking about the Hunter one or the Champion one? Did have two. And I have reasons for both not really continuing. Honestly. Hunter is... Well, Champion, first off, is the service shunning. That's kind of my excuse. Second is the Hunter, which I do still have footage for. Maybe one day I'll release it. I'm not sure. Because I have completed Gundabad. But I did have a corrupted stream. And that's like 6 hours of play. So there's 6 hours of content gone. I think there's like one more episode worth. And then it's like the next stream after that got corrupted. I have tried what I can to fix it. But I might give it a shot again at some point and then edit it down. But yeah. I also just felt like, I don't know, part of me felt like I should have finished at War of Three Peaks and not done in Gundabad personally. I don't know if that was the thought that other people had. I just felt like it's a lot of episodes, you know. Like, how long do you go on? Do you go on for like 1,000 at some point? It was nice and quick and easy, you know, episode a day. No editing, except like cutting out loading screens like this. But otherwise, yeah, I don't know. Why not 1,000? I don't really know. Like, I think as well, I got like a teeny... I took a break after episode 600 for a bit. I don't know if that also helped to maybe be like, why am I wanting to do this? East. Yep. But yeah, I always had the thought, I was like, when... Because we didn't know when the Gundabad was coming out. I mean, we knew it was going to be Gundabad, but we didn't know it was going to come out. I was like questioning, do we start over again? Do we do a new character? Different class? Something like that? I don't know. Did I get rid of the deed that I needed? No idea. Yeah, it seems Twitch has got a bit more aggressive with the ads from what I've been hearing on the stream. Like, what was it the other day? Like, I think it was like 5 an hour or something like that. I don't know. That's just kind of crazy. Crazy. That's what it is, crazy. And I'm not even sure I see any of that. Which is clearly the reason that I'm upset, right? That's clearly it. I'm gonna have a look at that actually. Stream summary. Don't think it actually tells me anything. That's sad. Right, this one is Thank. And then Midlos is that one over there. And then Southern Beacons is done, which then means that the Beacons of Gondor is done. And then Cloak of Gondor is done now. Welcome back. Yeah, I was saying the... I realized I was saying it, and I was like, wait, if you've got an ad, then you probably aren't hearing what I'm saying right now. I was saying, yeah, Twitch has been quite aggressive with ads, I think, recently. I've been trying to actually watch more Twitch. I don't actually get a chance to watch live. Like, the people that I follow don't really get a chance to watch live as much as I do. I tend to watch, like, VODs, but they tend to then be on YouTube, because then I can just watch, like, many months ago and stuff, you know? All right. So yeah, final one. 2,000 virtual experience as well. So we're slowly building up the determination that will be exactly 71. That's kind of nice. Scout of the Southern Kingdom. I think eventually we're gonna start building these up, but that's gonna be more like actually switching over. Though, kind of speaking, I don't know if I should do it because the server's obviously shutting down tomorrow, but part of me was like, should I edit this character down into a video? I had started it, but I never actually finished it. I was like, this character has kind of had its, 2 months of streams, and I was thinking about like editing it down into a couple of episodes. But I don't know if it's kind of beyond its point, like, time now, because, server shutting down tomorrow kind of thing. Alright, though. So, I got a new cloak. Fancy. We'll lock that one so we don't accidentally sell it. Not that it has value, but, it's fine. And then I was going to go do Legendary Moria, I think, was the plan. So, hopefully, these are all, like, lower level ones. I don't like this quest.
Within the walls of Moria.
Oh,
to recover and protect their
I've just
treasures of
remembered
Earth,
this one. I
while
guess
the orcs
get it out of the
seek to
way, but
exploit them. Soon, the forgotten treasury may become a battleground of terrible proportions.
this is like I get it. I get it, sort of. It's not a good instance. At least solo, I guess. Wow. Also the lag, pretty garbage lag. So basically I need to kill everything first, and then we will try. I've just got to remember, and that's the annoying thing. Like when you've got 6 people, yeah, it makes sense, easy. But do I get anything good for these? No, 5 lottery points. Some stuff like, yeah, not the greatest. Though, as I said, it's better to just get it out of the way, get it done, and sorted. Then we'll do like Dark Delvings, Filgashan, Forges of Khazar Doom should be pretty easy. Library at Tham Mirdine, that also should be easy enough. I think as long as we do it at level 65, I want to say, we should be fine. I don't want to do the Battle of the Deep Way, Battle of the Way of Smiths, and Battle of the 21st Hall, but if I need to, I will do it at whatever level, 65. Bolt Car, Fulg Zama, yep, cool, yep, don't know any of those. I have to do 12 of them, basically. And that's that. I don't know how many I've done. I think I've done a couple, but I can't remember exactly which ones. I guess we'll just do them like 16th Hall, mirrors, water wheels. Like, it's gonna take a while, but ones I can comfortably like just finish quickly, and then we'll just see where it is. And then what I'm gonna have to do is see if I can I've got to see if I can repeat it. I think I can just get the next one and repeat it immediately. So then I'll like go to the Angmar one and then go to this one and whatever. Okay. Can I just get rid of that? No. Okay, so let's hope. Nope. I know there's supposed to be a thing about like the order they do it when you start, but I can't remember. Okay, so I need to put like a notepad. And I'm gonna put the order. So 2, I'm gonna count it like 1, 2, 3, sort of thing. Nope. I guess what I'll do is I'll also check the one next to me at 1. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Okay, 2, 1. I guess worse as you go, because you've got to like restart every time, right? Really, it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but no, okay. Alright, TO 1, and then I'm gonna go to 6. Yeah, so I think there's some thing specifically about how you the order they shut off at the beginning of the instance, but that's not the sort of thing I pay attention to. So yeah, I probably should. Oh, 6. And this will be 5, I hope. No. But as we go, it becomes easier, you know, less chances of failure. Do I get anything for these? I mean, mine's a Morio, which makes me think I don't really get much, but I get virtual experience for this one. So 2. And then a 1. It's nice it sort of goes 1, 2, 3, like that way. And then we'll try 4, and then worst case scenario. Don't work. I don't actually know how to kill Morhun. Scum and Urth are actually the... Are they the trolls? I actually don't know how to do them. I'm not sure. Nope. Okay, that's fine. I'm not frustrated at all about that. So we know it's got to be 2, 1, 6, 3 then. Which is annoying because I was going to go do that originally. I went, nah, no, it wouldn't be that easy. It'd be so much better if I could just get on my horse or goat or whatever. Boar. Anything. Just a mount. And then it's a 50-50 chance. If we get it wrong, we know the right answer. We get it right, then we're good. And then I'm still looking for the large gem, but I don't know what that is. Three. And then I shouldn't really be going around this way, but I want to find the last treasure. Kind of awkward if I just like was missing one thing. And I think that's where it's gonna go. So this is 5. Okay, so now it's 4, 5. 2, 1, 6, 3, 4, 5. Being 6 and 3 is the most awkward one because it's the only one that's not directly next to itself. But at the end of this, we're done, and it would be really sad if it just suddenly went, oh, actually, by the way, you know, this isn't actually the 2 enemies you're supposed to face. Tough. Maybe there is actually some sort of like idea to it though. Maybe I should look it up. If I look at scum, it's gonna be Scumfill, right? I think you have to like... I don't actually know. Basically there is a quest that you have to do to kill these guys. And I just don't know if I have to do that quest in order for them to spawn. Or if it's just like... they will spawn. And... if you have the quest, it works, right? I just don't want to go through this whole like quest chain thing. It's just, I can't be bothered. Right. So with that... the door should open. I'm still looking for this coin thing. It might be in here. But they're supposed to come through like the side of something. I actually can't remember how it works. I just wonder if I can tank it and then maybe... yeah, I just want to see if maybe tanking it will end up with like anything, or maybe I'll just like slowly tap him down in health. He has minus mitigation, so... this isn't me trying to like kill him quickly. I don't want to kill him too quickly and not trigger the other bosses, maybe. So apparently there are guards? Guards, destroy them. Do not let them get in here. But there's no guards. See, this is the thing I've always had issue with. And then isn't there's the whole point of like... maybe if I get these? I got a flare. Maybe there's something about getting the thing out here. Maybe? Yeah, once these two are killed. Maybe because I'm not aggroing or something could be the case. I think what we're saying though is that one was a dud. Yeah, I think that may be something to do with the sort of aggro level, maybe. Could be a thing. If I were to hazard a guess. Let's just use that. The rest can be chucked. It just feels weird to have something just called flare. But okay. So let's try... do I have dark delving? Should be fine. How many did I say I had to do?
In the deepest delvings of Moria dwell nameless things which shun the light and feed on the dark. The elves of
This one.
Lorien strive to
This one.
constrain the wild creatures,
12.
but led
I think I
by
got
the
18 in
evil
total.
Gurvald,
Which
they
means
may be
if I were to
too
look,
strong to hold back forever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, there's 18 now. But I've definitely done some. Can I just like... No, I can't. I'm not at that point. Yeah, I'm not that fussed about the light. Just don't get in these and it doesn't spawn anything and then you're good. So scary. Very scary. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. That's not too bad as an item. I just wish I was at a point where my my auto attacks were enough to kill these guys, because that would make things just quicker. Yeah, I'm not that fussed about like this deed well, that's fine. But like, I don't think I care that much about deeds. I mean, there is one here. I could go grab the runestone. Oh wait, you don't die? Okay. Cool. Pretty sure the other one is later on. I mean, lottery points. Yeah, 10 lottery points. Why not? 2,000 virtue experience for this as well. Why not? Nearly done. 2,200. And there's a daily for some medallions of Moria, but I don't think they have very much use. Waste for split shot. Hey, maybe I could transfer them to heritage runes. Yeah, so we don't want to use any other rune stones is the idea. We can just come here and kill them. Hey, it's actually kind of fitting because we were gonna go into the Black Archive or whatever it's called, and this guy was actually gonna show up if that was the case. Hey, look at that! I am now incredibly slow, plus 200% something. I think it said. The disease gland, not that fussed about. Not gonna lie. And there's the final runestone right there. Ooh, that's a very weird armor set. What does it look like? No clue. There we are. So, a couple of things done, lottery points, titles, something or other. But more importantly, thing done. Yeah. I actually think the Moria Rambler one is actually pretty cool as well. Alright, see ya then. Have a good one. 16 fall. That takes not a lot of time, ideally. Yeah, Vanquishing the Deep. So there are 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 24, and I had 18. And so that means I've done 6, now it's 7, 8 at the end of this. Out of 12. Should be fine. Also getting like a little bit of virtual experience and stuff, so that's kind of nice. What I think I'll do though is I'll do this one and then I think we'll finish off the evening. We are 3 hours in, but it is nearly 4 a.m. for me. I might do a little bit of work on the side, but I think we'll finish off the stream because it is getting a bit late. And this was about, I did say until like 3 o'clock. I was hoping to get home a little bit earlier, but right now a lot of it is this stuff. And I'm not even sure I'll do the ones for the questing. I think I might leave the questing stuff, like the non-frame stuff. I might leave until like another time, and then I can just like fully, you know, Google this one. Also, lag is not helping, so another reason to maybe chill out for a second. Good thing we're not doing hard content, that's for sure. I did not mean to do that. I'm aggroing everybody. Not that we're gonna die, but I'm too lazy to use any other attack. I'm not gonna lie, so that's all we get. Okay. That's just them dealing with stuff. This way actually gets us out of here. Thinking about it, this one does actually take a little bit of time. There's a couple of like different areas. Becomes a lot easier when you have a rain of arrows, though.
Sharing my pain.
They love me sharing in their pain. I actually know why I'm looting these things. It's not very big deal, but oh, do you think I could potentially get the shield I'm after? Cosmetically? Alright. I'm gonna try and ignore the blights. If you stand next to them, they end up turning into enemies, so we sort of don't get close. I mean, they are enemies, but if we get close, they actually start to aggro us. If we don't get close, then they just ignore us, which is ideal. Nice. That was very nicely done. I think do that. Wow, this lag is actually getting pretty bad. I think the game is telling me to go. Cool. That's it. It's something like this that makes me wish I was champion, though. Like, imagine coming through here on champion. This guy's like, hey, 600 health. Crazy. I can just imagine coming through here on champion, kiting literally every enemy and just killing it. What's attacking me? Why are you so slow? Do that. Close out most stuff. I think it's literally unless you get right next to them. Like right on top of them. Like collide. Dead. I'm also gonna be... Wow, I didn't realize that my inventory was that garbage. Not that it was that bad before, but I'm getting so much, like, junk, you know? It's like, oh, I can use these. Can't use them. Can use those. Most other stuff can go. And then, yeah. Perfect. Gonna pick up the random item that I will definitely not need. Silver leaf necklace. Definitely didn't need it. It's like a weird 3-tier thing. Like, I do forget that this is... Feels like multiple instances, almost. Cool. If you kill the fungal queens, the rest go. I remember that much. So it's better just to run through and try and kill the queen. And they all dish up here. Unless you want the kills for the Slayer, but in most cases it's easier doing that. Fungal Queen. There's actually 2 down here if I remember correctly. 3 down here, I lie. Yeah. Cool. And final one. Yeah, so in terms of doing it really quickly, it's just better to do that and get rid of them all, but if I were AoE or like proper AoE, then I guess. Oh, the lost one. I didn't actually realize that you were in this this thing. I'll have my 2000 virtue experience. Sluz.
Food for my spirit.
Cool. Let's see if we can get anything good. Fungal mushroom. It's a barter item. Interesting. Shield. Nah, we good. All right. So what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna go quickly run to Moria anyway, because we're doing all that stuff anyway. How many do we have left? So 24, I said. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I only need to do 4 more. Couldn't do the Forgotten Treasury. So I'm thinking... Mirror Halls, Water Wheels, potentially. Library. And then... I don't know what these ones are, like... Bolt Car. Are they the crafting instances? Maybe? That shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, I'm going to go work all that out. I'm going to do those 2 and get them transferred over. I just think it's going to be quicker. And also, it's getting a little bit late. And, yeah. That's kind of it. And we got our frame. Like, I'm going to switch back to the Morgul frame because I think it's actually cooler, personally. But we got the frame. That's the most important thing. And then these 2 will get transferred over and isn't for this character, so we can't show them off. But it's going to be showing off for Fayrand, ideally. Anyway, that's going to be it for the stream. I hope you all enjoy. Thank you all for coming along to this different timed one. We hit 1:30. Very important. And hopefully streaming maybe tomorrow? I don't know. I will probably sleep in late now because it's 4 o'clock, but maybe tomorrow night into like Wednesday morning, or at the very least I'd like to do Wednesday morning at server shut, because I think that'll be kind of fitting and nice to say bye-bye. But yeah, thanks for coming along. As I said, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.